Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to all the brothers and sisters around the world. This Chanukah has been down and up. It was really meaningful to see so many Jews come out to different menorah lightings, to our beautiful Chanukah party, and really stand together and take on mitzvahs. So many mitzvahs were taken on at our Chanukah party, and to add light and goodness into the world. I want to share something about this week's Torah portion. This week's Torah portion, Parsha Miketz, we have something about wake-up calls. You know the wake-up calls. Sometimes we miss them. Sometimes they come right on time. Sometimes they come too late. Sometimes we get them and then we go back to sleep. In Parsha Miketz, we have Pharaoh's dreams. And Joseph is schlepped out of jail in order to interpret the dreams. And he tells Pharaoh, this is a wake-up call. These dreams are a wake-up call. God is telling you that there's going to be 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine, and this is your time to act. And Pharaoh appoints Joseph to act upon it. He hears the wake-up call and he acts on it. Many times in life we have wake-up calls, whether it's with our physical well-being, you go to the doctor, your cholesterol is a little high, your blood pressure is a little high. That's a wake-up call. That we have to change something in our life's habits in order to, before God forbid it's too late. But then there's also spiritual wake-up calls. But there was a video when I was growing up. It was a video on Shabbos, and it had like these short little clips. And one of them was this cartoon animation of people working, but instead of their actual heads, their heads were whatever their occupation was. So the builder, his head was just a giant hammer, and then you had like this giant calculator just walking down the street, and then you had the doctor, the head was just a stethoscope, and they're working, and then it was Friday, and then suddenly like the alarm goes off, and like everybody starts leaving work, shutting down their businesses, and suddenly their heads transform back into their more human-like heads. And as a kid, you didn't really understand what the video clip was, the deeper meaning, but what it was saying is that so often in life we get so involved in whatever it is that we're doing that it becomes our identity. Our heads become whatever it is that we're doing, and then Shabbos comes along and we get our humanity back. It's that but we have these wake-up calls throughout. We don't have to wait till we're burnt out. We don't have to wait till we have, God forbid, a crisis to turn to Torah, to turn to God. And Chanukah teaches us a very powerful idea, which is that every day we add a candle. We don't add 3, we don't add 4, no, we add 1. Change doesn't come all at once, it comes by little steps. But every day we light another one. We never light the same amount that we lit yesterday. We always add. That's growth, is constantly adding, constantly growing. In small little things, incremental growth. Because when it comes to our physical and our spiritual well-being, when it comes to those wake-up calls, the one thing we cannot afford is to roll over and go back to sleep. Shabbat Shalom. Have a freilichen Chanukah.